lovelies. Today I'm going over my Walmart shopping list. Okay, this is not an entirety of my list. If you want to see the entirety and summation of my list of common categories, food categories and food aisles and things like that, that I usually check when I am in Walmart, when I'm doing autoimmune protocol, you need to check out the link to my blog article that really just breaks it all down. This is just a general preview of some items because I just went to Walmart earlier this week and I had some amazing finds that I'm going to tell you all about. But before I go into that, you have to see my major disclaimer and read it. All right, you read it? You sure? Can I stop in this pose? Okay. Anyway, moving on to what I found. Actually, I was very surprised with Walmart. I was really kind of shocked. I was like, Walmart? What you got going on? What you got? Oh my gosh, look at you, Walmart. Walmart is stepping up their game when it comes to at least their oil sections, okay? Because before, when it came to finding autoimmune protocol oils at Walmart, it was literally like one chunk of the aisle, like literally like maybe this much, this much of the section, there'd be like coconut oil, and like maybe half of this or less than half, like a third of it would be like avocado oils. And then like maybe another like 2/3 of it would be like olive oils. So there wasn't a lot of variety at Walmart, but lately, the more and more I go to Walmart, which isn't very often these days, I'm not gonna lie to you, I am finding that they are increasing their selection of whole food flours, whole food drinks, whole food products in general for cooking. They don't have as many snacks compared to like Whole Foods or Amazon or even my local market. They don't have that many to-go snacks that are available. But when it comes to actually cooking and preparation with things that are in line with paleo, autoimmune protocol, vegan, whatever you're interested in, they are increasing that line currently and expanding their product line within the store. They even actually have some Walmart brand stuff. I don't have any of that with me at this moment. If I have them in the future, I'll try to add into this video. If not, well, it might be in a future video, or we'll just see how it goes. But getting back to the avocado oil. Okay, so here is the avocado oil with Walmart, the Great Value brand. You can see it very well. You should be able to see it. So I'm gonna like try to have it too shiny. Let's see, is that gonna work? Okay, yeah. All right, so there's that. And yeah, they have their own brand of avocado oil, and it's pure avocado oil, product of Mexico. I just got this pretty much just to show you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. Enjoy looking at the avocado oil bottle. It's 25.5 fluid ounces, or 1 pint, or 754 milliliters. It's probably like a half, maybe a third of the size of the big bottle that I just showed you, but it still seems like it's of good quality, so I'm definitely going to end up using it. And here comes the other kicker. Anyway, for now, getting into it, the first items that I saw that was actually very interesting to me was juices. There is one particular brand that I actually get oftentimes from Kroger, surprisingly, that I have just gotten into because I don't have an at-home juicer. I don't. Usually if I get something, it is going to be pureed in like a smoothie form. I really don't like to juice very much. If I juice, it's by hand. I have like a hand pomegranate juicer and I have a hand orange juicer, and those are the two things I really often juice by myself at home. Like sometimes even like grapefruit juice, I guess, if I'm in the mood. But for the most part, it can be very annoying, especially when making pomegranate juice. Oh, it's such a pain. But anyway, getting into that, there is a brand, and it is called RW Knudsen or Knudsen. I don't know. I'm wanting to say it the German way because it has a K in front of it. The K could very well be silent. I could be pronouncing this completely and totally wrong. But anyway, I'm going to say Knudsen, I guess. If I'm in America, I'm going to say Knudsen, but I want to say Knudsen. That sounds more fun to be anyway. But anyway, they have organic drinks and they have non-organic drinks, or just generally like regular straight up drinks, non-GMO drinks. This one is a tart cherry drink, and it literally has just cherry juice in it. It literally says, let me see, in the ingredients, filtered water sufficient to reconstitute, and red tart cherry juice concentrate. I don't really feel like concentrate is a bad thing per se. If it is, please let me know in the comments below. But concentrate, to me, it just seems like it's just the pure fruit. This one is 100% unsweetened. And I mean, that's the thing. And I never understand why people make such a big deal out of this, because I've actually gone to smoothie restaurants or smoothie shops, whatever, and asked them to make me a smoothie, and I tell them no sugar, and they're like, what? And I'm like, no sugar. They're like, is that possible? I'm like, yeah, it's completely possible. You just puree fruit. I don't understand what's so difficult about that. So they do it, and they're always shocked that I actually like it when they puree just bananas and just strawberries. There's no yogurt, nothing else in there. Of course, sometimes I'm concerned with like cross-contamination, that maybe there's like leftover ingredients in there from another person's smoothie. But I mean, I'm not going to sweat small stuff. You can easily sweat it and then like get super anxious about everything. But if I want to share a smoothie with a friend, well, not with a friend, like literally, but like if I want to go out to smoothies with one of my friends and we go to a smoothie shop, then I definitely want to have my own smoothie and feel like I'm a part of the group and like, eat together a smoothie, whatever. But anyway, we're not talking about smoothies, we're talking about juices. And so this one, like I said, was tart cherry. This one is just pineapple, both of which are very high in sugar. There's 4 servings per container. The sugar for this one is 26 grams, which I don't know about sugars, but I'm pretty sure that's really high. And then this one is 25 grams of sugar per serving. So what I do with this stuff is I dilute these babies, okay? This may already have water in it. I water it down even more so. I literally put like probably half a serving in with every like standard glass cup of juice, whatever. I don't drink it pure. I really don't. I mean, and some people think it's nasty to dilute drinks. I think that's stupid, because when I was growing up, my mom always tried to dilute my drinks. I didn't like diluting my drinks at all, but I got used to it as I got older, and people would think it was disgusting. And I'm like, dude, that's the only way you can drink it, because if this was pure concentrate, like no water in it, you couldn't drink it. Like your body would probably just go crazy, because you're not having any water in it at all. Everything contains at least a little bit of water. I mean, nothing is pure 100%, juice, soda, whatever. Even fruit straight from the tree contains water. So I would suggest, if you are going to consume these kind of juices, that you dilute them. You definitely have to watch your sugar intake. If you're doing anything to monitor your health, as you probably should be, you need to monitor your sugar intake so that you don't overdo it. Like I said, I don't really drink juices much often. Really, the juice that I get the most from this is beet juice. But I try not to overdo it as well with that, because I heard that, well, at least one of my friends was saying that if you have too many beets, that you can potentially get, kidney stones. But they said pretty much, I know another study I had heard was saying that having excess calcium in general would cause kidney stones, or excess calcium and excess, I'm trying to think. I think that's about it. I don't know about citrus, but I know for sure calcium is the big culprit when it comes to kidney stones. And I know kidney stones are no fun, so I don't want to have them. And so I know, and I mean, a lot of these juices, does this contain any calcium? Let me see. Calcium, 2%, iron, 8%, a whole bunch of potassium, a little bit of sodium for the cherry one. And then this one's pineapple, This one contains, whoa, 34 milligrams of calcium. I mean, that's 2% of your daily value, but still. Um, yeah, so I mean, you just gotta watch all of your levels. Don't just, discriminate against calories or fat or whatever have you. Make sure that you're reading every part of the label when you are consuming any item, because I mean that's what food ingredients are for. I don't ever, especially when I'm eating autoimmune protocol, unless it's an item that I always eat anyway, I don't ever really not check the ingredients. I almost always check to see if they have autoimmune protocol ingredients in the item. I talked enough about that. So now I'm going to move on to this. This product, it was a doozy for. This one is called Cocavo. Cocavo, I think. I'm saying this all kinds of wrong probably. But anyway, this is a mix of raw extra virgin cold pressed coconut and avocado oil. This one includes turmeric and lemon. They have one without turmeric and lemon, but I love both turmeric and lemon, so I just had to get this one. I have not tried it. It seems a little liquidy actually right now. It was solid when I got it. I guess because my car is kind of warm right now. This one seems liquidy. Should I try it? I might try it because I haven't even experimented with this thing. It's like a weird lid to it. Let me rip this off. Okay. But I haven't even tried it like that. But anyway, let's see. Ooh. Okay. It looks kind of like this. Oh gosh. You see it? Yeah, it's kind of liquidy. It's really liquidy now. I think in its solid form, it's not like this. I'm going to taste it. Well, no, I don't want to taste it right now because I don't want to contaminate it if I'm cooking this with somebody. But it smells, I'm trying to see how it smells. How does it smell? It smells I smell a lot of turmeric, but I mean, it smells pretty much the same as like coconut and avocado would be. I'm going to probably put this in the fridge. I think I'm going to need to refrigerate this thing and see if it solidifies right and then see if I can use it. Okay, everyone, I am back for an update, which you can tell because my hair is totally different. I'm pulling it back. I'm pull up my hair because it is getting warmer today. I have no idea why. But anyway, speaking of which, update with the Cocavo. The Cocavo. So I stuck this in the fridge. This has been there pretty much all night. This is actually the next day. But anyway, so I put it in the fridge and now it looks like this. As you can see, there's still like a lump in the center. But, I mean, it still looks good. It looks a lot more like butter now. But of course, it has that green tint to it. It looks very similar to palm shortening if you've ever had palm shortening before. But this, like I said, it's with turmeric and lemon. I have to experiment with this and see what I can make with it. But it seems like it's more just like a cooking oil. I'm kind of disappointed because I was really hoping it would have more of the consistency of palm shortening because it's more whipped, but this isn't really as whipped. It's more just oily. It's just, it's thick, but it's going to melt. But then of course when it melts and then when it gets cold, it's going to get clumpy like this again. I don't know. We'll see how I can work with that. But really what I really hope someone invents is like there's palm shortening out there, which is pretty much coconut that's like whipped, kind of like it's a butter-like consistency. I really hope that someone somehow figures out if they can make avocado shortening because avocado is such a wonderful fat. I would love to see avocado shortening out there in order to cook with it and work with it. Avocado oil is so wonderful. I love it, absolutely. And speaking of which, that's the next item on the list. Now, Cocavo, I have not done much with. I'm definitely going to do something with that in the future, probably make a recipe out of it if I can figure it out. But for now, I just stick to my standard avocado oil. This is the big brand. This one is Tropical Plantations brand. You'll find this on my list for the Walmart shopping list in my blog. This is the biggest I can get on hand. You can purchase this from Amazon. I'm going to have a link in that below as well. On Amazon, it costs a little bit more, but it's because it gives you free shipping. My lovely, just to let you know, I am an Amazon affiliate. So if you purchase anything through my Amazon affiliate link, I will get a commission, a percentage of commission at no additional cost to you. So if you wish to purchase through the link, then click down in the description below. If you buy this straight from Walmart, I think I spent like maybe $14, $15 on it. I really like this. I really love frying my sweet potatoes in this oil. I really love using this oil for my tiger nut butter, which is a recipe that I will also link in the description below. I really love avocado oil because it adds the perfect amount of fat to a dish. I mean, olive oil is good, but it has a very distinct flavor, and coconut oil, like, it's good in theory, but it clumps like crazy, and it's very difficult to work with coconut oil. Avocado oil, I feel like, is a good in between. It's oily like olive oil, but it doesn't have the strong flavor like that. It has a fatty flavor, but not as strong. And then it's very good with most recipes like coconut oil is, but it's not as clumpy. It's definitely liquidy at room temperature, which I love, of course. Now, the one bummer that I was mad at Walmart with was I did not see my favorite avocado spray on the shelves. I don't know if it was because they were out of it. Is that... Okay, one second. I'm leaning over so much to get this. I was wrong when I first shot this video. I thought that they were out of my favorite avocado oil spray, and they actually were not. The Chosen Foods brand of avocado oil. Gosh, this thing is like not showing up very well on the thing. I'm doing this in selfie mode. Let me see if I can darken it a bit. If I can darken it. There we go. I just didn't want I didn't want myself to look too dark, but you know, anyway. So this is the Chosen Foods brand. As you can see, it's brand new because it has this plastic seal on it. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know. But anyway, so they actually do still have it. They do still carry it. Let me turn the brightness back up a little bit so y'all can see me better. They actually do still carry it. Oh, that's too bright. Okay. Ugh, I don't like this. I look too crazy. Let me see. That one looks more normal. Yeah. I still don't really, this is my business phone. I don't really like the quality of it. I really hope I can get a better quality camera in the future. But for now, this is all I got. Okay, this and like my other old camera that I had years ago that I got as a gift. And it takes pretty good quality stuff, but I don't really like it as much. I feel like the phone is higher quality because, of course, I got the phone within this past year. The camera is like years and years old. And until I get a new camera, we're just going to work with this. But anyway, for now, this is the avocado oil spray that I love, that I use as my nonstick spray. It has no soy, and Walmart does carry it. You just have to look further down the aisle. They've actually moved it to be with the other nonstick cooking sprays. The other nonstick cooking sprays do contain soy 9 times out of 10. So this one's going to be your best bet if you are going to be doing autoimmune protocol. So remember, Chosen Food brands. If you don't have a Walmart near you, if you prefer to buy off of Amazon, I'm going to be an affiliate of them if I'm not already by the time I post this video. There's going to be a link for the Chosen Foods brand of avocado oil spray because this is the only brand I know of that has pure avocado oil spray. A lot of places are now mixing avocado oil with coconut oil and some other oils, usually like canola oil or something. That's not pure. That may mess with you if you're on autoimmune protocol being strict. So definitely go with whatever has the simplest ingredients, the purest ingredients possible, which Chosen Foods brand is for spray. But this is the Chosen Foods brand. They actually redesigned the bottle. It used to come out like a stream, like it was window cleaner, but they actually changed, I think, the tip. So they made it more misty, like a regular nonstick spray. I use this all the time as my nonstick spray when I'm making anything that's thin on my pan, or maybe making steak or whatever have you. I really love this as a nonstick. I feel like this is good also when you're baking. This is my favorite nonstick spray. I think they have ones with coconut, but I mean, not this brand, but I think they have some out there with coconut oil. But beware of that one because that one usually contains soy. So if you can't have soy, you shouldn't be experimenting with those. Wait until you can reintroduce them or wait until you know for sure that you can have soy in them. That's the biggest problem with the sprayable oils is most of them contain soy or soy lectin or something of that sort. Chosen Foods brands does not contain any soy. It is pure avocado oil. That's it. Let me make sure. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you ingredients? I mean, there's nothing. It just, I don't, oh, here it is. Avocado oil. That's it. I'm so silly. I'm just like, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. But yes, and avocado oil, even in its sprayable form, has a very high a cooking point or smoke point, whatever you want to call it. And so that makes it perfect because olive oil, you know, it can burn really easily when you're cooking with it. And coconut oil, that has a high heat point, but I don't know, it just doesn't, it's like I said, it solidifies at room temperature. So cooking with coconut oil is just kind of messy. And avocado oil is like I said, the perfect in between. And having it in sprayable form is like just amazing. And even if I'm out of like this big bottle of avocado oil, I actually will use the nonstick. I'll just keep spraying until like it accumulates to whatever I'm making. Of course, it doesn't have nearly as much as the big bottle does, but oh well, whatever have you. Now, Walmart does actually have their own brand. I think it's called the Great Value brand of avocado oil, but it is in a way smaller bottle, and I gotta have this stuff in bulk, okay? So you saw the Cocovo, you saw the Great Value brand of avocado oil, and you saw the avocado spray. So that was everything that I purchased from Walmart today, which was the day after I shot my previous video when my hair was all out. So moving on to filming my next video. They have even bigger brands of avocado oil on Amazon. I'll put links of those down below. I haven't gotten that much. I think if I ever do fry a turkey or something really big, sorry, that's my phone. If I ever fry a turkey or something big or major like that, I'm definitely going to get a big old vat of avocado oil. Because I think that's going to cook something up really nicely if I use it that way. But for now, I'm just going to stick with that standard size. I believe this bottle is 1.5 liters, so 1.5 liters, or 51 fluid ounces. This lasts me about probably a month. This is like a month's supply of avocado oil for me. I use avocado oil for my avocado puree. I also use it for my tiger nut butter. Also my pad thai, which I also have a recipe for that's going to come out. Let me think. What else do I use avocado oil for? I use it when I'm cooking with my seafood. No, why am I saying seafood? My sweet potato noodles. I use it to help heat up the water faster to make the pot boil faster for me to cook it. And also I toss the noodles in a little bit of this oil after so that they don't stick together too much. And those are my main uses for it. My avocado puree, cooking noodles, and tiger nut butter. But it adds the perfect amount of fat for my tiger nut butter, which I absolutely love. And so this one is definitely a keeper. I definitely always have this in my pantry in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes even at off-brand stores like Ross, or I don't know about Marshall's or whatever, but you'll sometimes find avocado oil there. They're in much smaller quantities though. I prefer a larger quantity of my oil. And last but not least, this one was definitely throwing me for a loop. Okay, definitely. I was not expecting Walmart to ever carry something like this, but it is pure tallow. Tallow is pretty much the fat of an animal. This one is actually like pretty much considered a cooking oil. I mean, this is pretty much like coconut oil, but with fat. This is made from 100% grass-fed beef, which that is very, I mean, it's becoming more and more common to find something that's grass-fed, but at the same time, it's still difficult. But yeah, this is called Fat Works. Very, very nice name for a company because this is definitely what fat is. This is 100% grass-fed beef tallow. It's the only ingredient. There's nothing else in there. It's just one pure ingredient. I love it. I have not cooked with it yet, as you can see. It says it's Whole30 approved, which is, let me zoom in, Whole30 approved. Yeah, that's interesting. Whole30 is similar to Autoimmune Protocol. I might even make like a video like comparing the differences. But yeah, it's different. It's just slightly different than Autoimmune Protocol. Autoimmune Protocol, I think, restricts even more than Whole30, and Whole30 is way more temporary compared to Autoimmune Protocol. If you have a long suffering disease like me, Autoimmune Protocol is something that's more of a must do than Whole30. Whole30, a lot of people just do it. It's more like a diet trend. It's been a diet trend for the past year or two now. And it is good for you though. I mean, it can be good for you depending on your situation, depending on what you need for your healthcare goals. I only know maybe 2 or 3 people that have done it and they really liked it, but they didn't have an actual autoimmune disorder to have to do it for Autoimmune Protocol. Like I said, you have to weigh in on that. Just like in my disclaimer, you have to weigh in on what your body needs and what is best for your body so that you don't put your body into any jeopardy or any danger. Like I said, you really have to look into every ingredient. Make sure if you're doing Autoimmune Protocol that you're not restricting your diet too much. Like I said, fat is good. Fat is wonderful. It's just wonderful. It's amazing. And I mean, actually, a lot like this and avocado oil are fatty. There's a lot of bad rap actually coming out with coconut oil now. People are comparing it to pure lard and stuff. I don't know about that. I mean, it is very thick, and I really don't like that it solidifies at room temperature, but we'll see. I don't think coconut oil is that bad, but that's just my personal experience. I mean, personal opinion. I'm not a doctor. I haven't conducted any studies. I think more studies will come out in the future about coconut oil, but you can't, but that's the thing. You can't overly rely on anything. Don't overly rely on fat. Don't overly rely on oil. Don't overly rely on anything in particular. Of course, you need different fats when you're cooking food, but you still have to watch your fat intake. You still have to watch what you're consuming. I can't emphasize this enough, okay? You need to make sure that you're not only eating one thing, because a lot of people, like I said, it's very easy, unfortunately, to develop a sort of eating hypochondria when you are on Autoimmune Protocol, because if you get a flare up out of nowhere and you don't know what caused it, you're going to freak out. You need to not freak out. If you have one flare up, just think about it, okay? It's not as bad as it was before when you didn't know about Autoimmune Protocol, when you didn't know you couldn't have these ingredients, okay? You're writing everything down probably. I mean, I know I write everything down, everything I eat every day. If I put anything new on my skin, I write that down too. I write it all down in my daily planner, because I'm constantly looking every 3 days to see where I'm getting flare-ups, what's happening with my body, where am I getting inflammation, where am I getting redness, where am I getting boils, where am I getting bumps. And I note the location, because sometimes even location will tip off to me what I ate or what I consumed or what I put on my body. Because sometimes if I eat, let me think, if I eat citric acid, I know I'm going to get acne on my face. If I eat like a really bad preservative, I know I'm probably going to get bumps under my arms. If I eat something containing, I'm trying to think, well, like for fermentation, like kombucha or something, I'm probably going to get bumps on my back. So I've learned a lot of different things about my body that every time I eat something, it's going to pop up in a similar location to where it was previously. So you need to take notes on your body. You need to watch your body's flare-ups, and you need to figure out what is causing what and when and all that stuff. Remember, it takes 3 days for an ingredient to go through your body. So if you're going to reintroduce something, do it slowly, take it slowly. I have other ingredients that, I'm not even 100% sure about. I'll still sometimes eat them, but I definitely like to make them an isolated ingredient, because I want to make sure that I don't have a reaction to them. I want to make a note as to whether I have a reaction to them or not. You just have to consider all these things. Walmart, as I said, is a commonplace. There's Walmarts almost everywhere you go, even in different countries. So if you go to Walmart, you check out these ingredients, try them in isolated events, know what you can eat, what you can't, and see if it works with your body. See if you can have sugar. If you can have sugar, you can try the juices in moderation, and maybe that will work for you. Maybe you can't have sugar at all. I still know that I can't have brewer's yeast. There's still a lot of debate with brewer's yeast, whether you can have sugar or not. I still don't know for sure if I can have stevia. I still don't know for sure if I can have honey, how I react to honey. I'm still figuring this out too. So I'm not gospel. Like I'm not, everything I say is literally what I found, what's working for me, or what I'm contemplating about trying. And you have to weigh in your mind, okay, is this what will work for me? Or you have to know, like, okay, this ingredient is not for me. You just have to know, maybe try, maybe experiment, to consult your doctor if you feel the need to, and just weigh all your options and figure it out. But this is just a beginning. This is just like a tidbit of what could potentially work with you while you're on your autoimmune protocol journey. Well, that's it for today, my friends. I was going to say why am I saying my friends? My funnily lovelies, because that's what you are. That's your name. You're my funnily lovely. I'm trying to be, I guess, British with it, because they say, hello, lovely. How are you, lovely? Oh, that's lovely. I know my British accent's probably terrible. But, yeah, I mean, I love it. I love it. I mean, that's what I say, funnily lovely, it kind of rhymes in a way. So, anyway, my funnily lovelies, have a terrific day, and I will see you next time.